KCPE students class of 2019 can finally breathe a sigh of relief after the Education CS Professor George Magoha announced the completion of placement of students to public universities and colleges. A total of 125,463 students qualified for government sponsorship for degree courses, but only 122,831 have been placed yet.
So I want to congratulate all those children who have been admitted in both public and private universities. I dare say that the president, again in his wisdom, decided that a Kenyan child is a Kenyan child, and that if there are excellent facilities in private universities, why don't you allow the Kenyan child to go to that university and you just pay the exact amount that you are paying for that Kenyan child in a public university? That is the concept. It is not about extra money.
Professor George Magoha duly noted that most students are applying for TVET courses, especially those who scored C+, something that he holds in high esteem, saying that negative mindset towards TVET courses is slowly changing. A move he says will open up more opportunities for the young people, considering the stiff job market as well as limited job opportunities.
From where we sit as government, money is money, whether you earn it wearing a tie like myself, or whether you earn it bending to repair a broken toilet. When you take that money home to your wife, mother, and child, it provides food on the table. And it is very gratifying indeed to find out that the mindsets that our people have had, kind of negative mindsets against TVET, is now changing.
A total of 88,724 candidates will be placed under the Technical and Vocational Education and Training TVET programs. The Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service COSPS applied affirmative action in favor of students living with disability, those living in arid areas, and gender.
And I'm glad to say that we have applied affirmative action to ensure that any child with special needs that required any specific course, that course was given to that child as long as the child met the minimum requirements after the affirmative action. And the affirmative action ranged, I think this year it ranged from 2 points to how many? 2 points. You are not doing good enough. For the special needs, can even go to 3 points. Then you will be the president's friend. Otherwise, tapata shida.
331 students with disabilities have benefited from this, while 1,638 students from marginalized regions have benefited from placement after meeting 2 points less from specific programs. In addition, 679 applicants benefited from the gender affirmative action. This year, students who have been placed for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics programs, STEM, have increased and are now 54.27% of total placements. The government's Big Four agenda called for more students to enroll for STEM programs to increase skilled labor and for job creation and economic empowerment.
And I'm not saying that humanities and social sciences are any less important. But for the time being, His Excellency the President and his government requires STEM. You understand? The science-based subjects, and we are noticing a trend where more of those children who are going to universities are going to be skilled in STEM subjects, and this is something to be happy about.
This comes as 2020 candidates are still apprehensive about the 2020 national examinations and resumption of studies that have been destabilized by COVID-19 pandemic. Grace Angoi for Hope TV News Watch.